What up YouTube, Asian Persuasion here, and I'm back with another video. Today is my first place locals deck profile play today. I've been kind of scrubbing the last few weeks I played this deck, but I've been just changing it. Mainly the Cult Wing problem I've had the last 2 weeks. I kept drawing them, so we kind of had to change it up again. But I finally found a build. Didn't draw Cult Wing because I switched it to a gold letter rare. Switch it to that one. That common one, boy, it floats, man. And yeah, I don't like drawing that card, but we won locals today. Went 4-0. Went against Dinosaur, Zodiac, what's it called? Zodiac, Eldritch, Josh, and then I played against Dogmatica Invoked, Eric, and I had the last round Darren. He's the buy because he's playing Stun. He's playing anti-Yugioh. So summon false start, activate. Yeah, you don't get to play Yugioh. But we won the die roll, so we won. Shout out to him. I'm just roasting you, Darren. It's cool. You can play whatever you want, Yugioh. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to the profile. Alright, we're going to check out my cool, awesome double sleeve action. You guys know you can double sleeve now, so it's a legal thing. Yu-Gi-Oh! 2020. We can double sleeve, but don't have real events. Feels really bad. Alright, first things first. This is actually just one of the first changes I made in the deck. I was always a fan of 3. I actually still like 3, but today I wanted to make my deck a little less. I'm main decking 42 cards, and the Gear Free was just one of those cards you can cut, but like I still missed the 3rd, because you win with this deck when you don't full combo, you just Gear Free beat down. You're literally just winning the game because your Gear Free is freaking huge, really easy boss monster or something. Monster Negate as well helps you play around Nibiru, Ash, Valor, all these things that will hurt all your Link monsters, so this card's amazing. But I do regret not playing the 3rd, but I know the only way I can get the 42 was this, so probably gonna change again in the future. I still like 3 Gear Freed, so probably gonna change it. Next thing up, we got the 1 Augier, because you need that for the combo to get Gear Freed for free. Still very consistent, and you can also end phase equip with Charles, and then your Charles can't die by card effects. Really good card. So this is basically your 4th normal summon, but this one's super searchable because your other normal summons are obviously connector. We got the next best extender in this deck, because all you need to do is have a Hulk resolve and you're gonna win the game, because you're always gonna end on Herald and Charles. Worst case scenario, if your Soul Aid gets 100% stopped, or Nibiru, or all that fun stuff that happens, Impermanence, Ash, Valor, Gamma, every hand trap in Yu-Gi-Oh! It happens a lot, but we always end on a good board still, because this guy's an amazing extender. Just gotta equip Fire Warrior monster from your hand or field, face up on the field. Amazing card. Yeah, comes level 1 tuner as well, so you can do some cool formula combos if they hit your sold special summon effect. Next up, we got the 3 best recursion card in the deck. This is basically how you start playing the resource game if the game somehow went to the resource game. This helps you pick up Gear Feeds, equips, everywhere. Like, you don't care if it's banished or in the grave, this card's gonna pick it up. And he can become a level 1 tuner, which is very important with the Power Tool combo, where you draw Cult Wing, but you have Plague Spreader in, to still Hawk off a Brack. So you still need this to have Herald Charles at the end of the combo. Amazing card. 3 Renaud, and that's all for the Infernoble Knights and fire stuff. So there's more fire stuff, but the other stuff are extenders. Of course, we have the triple connector. This is literally the best normal summon in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. I don't understand how this card is still going to be here for a while, but Warrior decks, that's how you do it. And of course, the 1 Dolphin, because that's the guy you summon, and that's how you start ripping cards out of their hand. Yeah, this card having knowledge of your opponent's hand before you actually combo is insane, because you know if you can full combo through. Nibiru is probably the hardest one to play around when you just normal summon connector if you don't have something big enough to make him discard it, but it happens. But this deck plays very well against hand traps. It's just when they have multiple hand traps at the perfect time, it's really hard. This is the card I always want to open with. I've opened this connector, and life is good. Like, this card is amazing for recursion grind game. Pick up the other one from the grave. Amazing card against Inspector Border, because we don't know what happens at locals, so this is a really good out to Inspector Border. Still play 2 Fire Flint. I'm not a big fan of 3. 3 is just too many for me, but it is one of the best extenders in the deck, so I see why people play 3, but I'm not that guy. You still need the 2 for the Gemba combo. If you draw Gemba, then you Soul Aid this card out, and then special summon Gemba from hand to still full combo. Of course, Gemba. Stop playing TG Striker. You're bad if you're still playing it. The Fire Warrior deck. This very important cards that you need, like Renaud, to have this card. Being able to summon it when you have this card on the board. Renaud is very important in this deck. Level 2 tuner, you summon off a soul. That's all he does. The other card, he really likes me, but there's not another rarity of Despot, but this card's not once per turn. Insane on the combos with tokens. And y'all know my boy Colt Wing. We got that gold letter rare. 100% have to switch to this one, folks. That common one from Judgment of the Light or Jodel, whatever it's called. That thing be floating, boy. But this one has been loyal to me and stayed in the deck. Didn't stay in my hand. So we're doing good with this one so far. So Colt Wing counter is at 0 for right now. But last week we drew it almost every match. And of course, this is like the kind of iffiest card, but it's the one that you have to play so way if you draw this card, you're not just super out of your combo, which happens a lot. I actually like Plague Spreader being a level 2 tuner that can revive itself. It'll make you, if you get under Droll somehow, and then this was like a part of your play, like off a Dolphin or something, it's amazing. Like, this card is nuts. I like Plague Spreader. It just helps you play when you draw Colt Wing. I'm not trying to scoop my game because I drew Colt Wing. Reborn, Saki. We don't need to talk about that. Once again, another connector or all my Noble Knight stuff. You already know. Now we gotta get why this deck is insane and consistent, because 3 heritage. This is more rotors for my deck. Oh, weird. We got more rotors for my deck. Durndal. This deck is actually very skillful to play. There's times where you don't need this extra search, and then there's times where you can like combo off, like when you have like your Despot and your tokens at the end of the combo, and you don't have Living Fossil because you got like Drolled or something, or you missed somehow, and that really sucks. Then you can equip this to like Despot synchro with the level 3 token, make Herald. This will trigger summon the level 2 tuner Gemba, and then you can synchro and with the level 3 token make Roland, then Colt Wing and make Charles. So you still full combo with this. There's really cool interactive plays with this. I found out, man. This is, you have to play this deck to understand it, but you'll see them when you start learning. When you don't need to search, don't just burn the search, because that reborn effect is very critical for that level 2 tuner sometimes, or level 4 tuner. You can summon like Oliver and stuff. Smoke Grenade, probably gonna get banned. Yeah, this is why this deck wins. This is probably another card that needs a big ban because card advantage. Warrior decks, nice. Living Fossil, this is still like the best one in the deck. I was a big fan of triple DDR in my bigger deck, like 50 cards, but I wanted to try to get closer to 40, but not quite 40. We only got to 42, but this is Reborn. It's actually not bad to draw this either. But this is the one that always works with like Formula or Gemba. I still like this one card. I can't force myself to cut it. I really like this with Divine Blade. If they break my board, which happens at local sometimes because they play crazy stuff like Raw and Dark Ruler, they just draw stuff like that. They break your board, you can banish like Gearfried or Charles, then you can DDR back Charles. It's crazy things. Like, you can always get this with Renaud with the grind game. I mean, if this gets banished or something. This card's like one of those crazy reborn plays that just will win you the match if it works out at the right time. And now, triple tactic talents, pot of greed, change of heart, but change of heart that lets me keep your or at least use your monster that whole turn, and then or look at your hand, confiscation, throw it back to the deck. So this card's amazing in combo decks. Draw this break boards out to my Dragoons and stuff game 1. And of course, if I lose die rolls, we're always having this card in my deck so I can break your board, which is why I've committed to the Plague Spreader, because if I draw Colt Wing and I have this, I can always play Yugioh. So if I can't play Yugioh, then I just lose. So Dark Ruler no more. That card's amazing in this deck. One of the few decks that can main deck it. 42 in the main. We're going to go to the extra deck, the obvious stuff. We got Formula, Metal Marcher. I don't think this package will ever change. You'll always see these in every Infernoble list that plays the Power Tool combo. So we got Formula, Metal Marcher, Tat, Herald, Roland. These are all obvious. We got Power Tool. We got Boss Monster. We got Savage and Charles. We all know Charles is our man. That guy's insane. Popping cards, man. People don't read his effect. We're during both end phases. People forget about that, so don't forget about that, boys. Next up, we got card that should be banned. Definitely should be banned, Link Cross. This card's actually like amazing in this deck. I saw it from Cam's video of his top, and then Pack's video. It just made a lot of sense. People are playing like 2 needle fibers, but like this This card is like way easier to make. It's more generic. 2's just monster with different names, so you can use like tokens and crazy stuff. I know you can use tokens on this, but I'd rather have this and this than just 2 Alpha Brax, because I'm not trying to get Ghost Reaper at locals or nothing and have 2 Neo Fibers. So 1 and 1, I like this, and plus access code Talker Dart, it comes up. Oh yeah, should be banned. Double Sold, because we're playing in a Soul Dot deck. This card should probably be banned too. Or Eroded to Noble Knights. Anything that spawns tokens should be banned, probably. Yeah, weird. And access code Talker, which comes up a lot. It's just, if you don't have it in your extra deck, you'll want it. So I always have it in there. We always have it. Of course, we got tokens. We got our little Link Cross tokens, and of course our Mega Phantom Beast. Need tokens when you play combo decks. Next up is side deck. We're playing 2 Ash. Locals is just crazy. You just want a lot of hand traps because you don't know what you're gonna go against. But I like Ash. Probably want to get it to 3, but 2 is good right now. Gamma Driver Package. This is just generically good against most things. Not much else to say about Gamma. I like Gamma. One of my favorite side cards, Gamma Seal. Tribute off their monster. It's nice. Like, dealing with UCT is annoying, so if you just tribute UCT, is lit. Or just tribute Dolka. You know, you get rid of at least one problem if you don't draw Dark Ruler. Rest in peace, it's at 1, but it's a god card. Pankratops. 2 Nibiru. The Rock. We always need the Rock for combo decks and crazy things at locals. You never know, man. You never know. And then for side deck, we have Double Twin, of course, and this is basically my back row stuff. We got Harvey's Feather Duster, and of course the win button, the Wee Woo button, red reboot. So have a lot of back row outs. Got like Pankratops, and I got 5 cards in my side deck for stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the profile. Infernobles. Been playing this deck a lot. I've actually won right before I started doing my videos. I was winning locals. I think I won locals for like a month straight, but then I lost like the last 2-3 weeks because I kept bricking. But we changed up our deck and we're back on a winning streak now. So, alright, shoutouts to the borough for holding our locals. It's amazing to have locals now in this time. So it's nice to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Appreciate you guys supporting me, watching my videos, because recently you guys been watching my stuff a lot. I knew it took a little break, but there's no events. So now my local events is keeping me motivated to upload cool things for you guys. If you guys want to see duels or anything, let me know. I'm going to try to do more duels, but it's really hard because our like time constriction at locals is really small. So I'd probably not have to play to record duels. But you guys let me know if you want to do duels. Top 3 generally, or if someone does something crazy with another deck, I'll let you guys know. But that's about it. Signing out. Peace.